Welcome to WowBomb, the channel that takes your game to the next level. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys 5 aesthetic bedrooms in RoCitizens. Alright you guys, this is the first build and it cost around 15k. So what we're going to do first is just get our bed as a reference so you know exactly where to put the block so that any of the measurements do not get messed up. And as for this build, please watch this build and then go get all of your stuff, because again, I'm sorry, I know it's irritating, but there was a little bit of a trial and error. So basically right now I'm working on the structure of this build, as in where to put the blocks and stuff so that we can put our decorations like perfectly in the middle or wherever we need to. By the way, you guys should join my Discord server. We do tons of giveaways on there and you'll get the latest announcements and updates on my channel. You guys will probably see the neon wings a lot because I would say it's a pretty OP decoration. I'm just gonna say that. Okay, so now we put rectangular shelves inside our little square, and we're gonna make all of them white because we need good color coordination. Yeah, and make the middle rectangular shelf pretty big because that's where we're gonna go and put books. Wow, I can't speak. Anyway, once you've put all the rectangular blocks, put down 2 plants, those 2 small decoration plants, and put the cube wireframe in and make them white. Alright, so now we put the books, as I said. Now you guys can just give the books some aesthetic colors. I forgot to put in this video, but you guys can use different shades of white and black. Now that we're done with our center decorations, we move to the nightstands because trust me, that's pretty cool, right? Okay. Anyways, so we use the geometric lamp 2, I think. Yeah, that's what it's called. And we're going to use the digital alarm clock, but sometimes the analog alarm clock can look really aesthetic and amazing. But I think in this build, the digital clock will be a bit more appropriate, but you will see me use the analog clock in some builds. Okay, I'm done with clock talk. Anyway, so now we're gonna go, I know I use this plant like a lot, so I tried using a different one, which kind of looked the same. Now we just use that light that's hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, what's it called? Swell light? Yeah, to get that vibe going on. Okay, funny story right here. I was gonna go keep this as my final build, but then I realized it was way too plain, so I switched it up a bit and put mirrors in between. I'm pretty sure everyone wanted to see that. Well, guess what? You are. Wow, that sounded sassy. Okay, I'm gonna stop. This is getting way too messed up. Anyways, so now I place the mirrors. Over here, you guys should take like extra precaution because there's a lot of time for you guys to mess up and you have to restart like the block build because you know it's intersecting with whichever wall and stuff like that. So below the second mirror, you guys can place another block and scale it up to like fill the entire backspace of the night lamp because nightstand basically, so that it completes the entire structure. So right now I finished the left side of the structure a little bit, so I'm moving on to the right side because we need to go a bit organized, otherwise we'll mess up, trust me. So yeah, because the blocks were not similar to each other, so I had to take the mirrors off and then put it back in. If this happens to you, you guys just do it. It's worth it. If you guys go oh, this is too much work, I can't do it right now. I can't. I'm so close to finishing the build or something. It will just look very odd in your bedroom and stuff. So it looks like we finished the right side of the build. We placed the stuff behind the nightstand and we separated the 2 mirrors from each other, and we have to do the same on the left side, and we have completed it almost. Make sure it looks really good, otherwise again it'll look very odd. The only thing that's missing right now is that block which is supposed to be on top of the mirror. I didn't have enough space to do it, but then I adjusted my stuff and it will look like this and it looks amazing. If you guys are enjoying the video, drop a big thumbs up, and if you guys are a new viewer, just go check out all other builds of mine, and if you like it, subscribe. So that's it for this build. On to the next one. So this bedroom is kind of like a kid's bedroom. I just feel like I'm only doing a master bedroom type of thing. So this build is for if you don't have many rooms in your house and you want a lot of bedrooms in one. This one will look really good and nice. And also make sure your blocks are spaced evenly. Otherwise, we'll mess up the entire build. I messed up a little bit, so then I had to fix it all over again. Let me just take 10 seconds of your time and explain. So you take 2 beds, 2 twin beds, and then you customize it into light reddish violet or something, and that's the entire base color. That's our color, and then can you see all the decorations on top of the table, the dresser over there? You just get that, and now we get a bench and we put it in front of the beds, and then keep it as light blue and white. So the main colors on this place are white, pink, and light blue. So you guys can pause the video and see where all the decorations are going, and you guys can copy it off if you want. But if someone's doing this for a YouTube video, please give credit. Also, you guys, I did not know this, you can customize the pillow too. So make the pillow the fog color. I'm sorry again, and on to the next build. Since this build is pretty easy, I'm not going to be doing a voiceover on it because it's self-explanatory. Or whatever the word is, you know what I mean. Yeah.
Heaven just knows what it was. Will I go back to the place where I belong? Everyone could break my heart, but I try my best to not fall apart. And I find it hard to let go. The memories keep me together. Gotta fight till the end, no pressure, no pressure. And I find it hard to say no to the ones who want something better, to the ones who never say never. You'll be my pleasure. I got nothing to be scared of.
Alright you guys, this build is kind of my favorite, but it will take some time, but if you're willing to put in the effort, it looks amazing. Like if you want like a rustic type of cabin and stuff like that, you put this in, boom, it's amazing. So what you're gonna do is take the block and scale it all the way to its minimum size, and then move it twice to the right. And you keep doing that, and I'm going to skip through this entire thing. You'll know it once you see it. This part is pretty basic. You just get the hexagon shelves, and then you put the decorations, which are I think 2 plants and a pineapple. We're just trying to go for like that tropical, rustic look, like for camping and stuff like that. So right now we just switched the modern lamp with the what is this thing? This lamp. You know what it looks like, right? Yeah, that. Okay, now I'm actually going to speed this up. So the reason I zoomed in is because I made an entire desk with the bedroom, thinking it actually might look good, but I don't really like it, so yeah. So I just put the lamp, and that's the final look. To the next build. So this is also one of my personal favorites. So we take the bed, we take 2 nightstands, my god, nightstands. And then we take the clock, and we take the desk lamp, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, a desk lamp. And put in the books, put in the colors. And now this is one of my favorite parts. So I took the 2 geometric ceiling lights. I took 3 of it, and then I made like a little hanging type of thing. And it looked really great, so I just kept it. Next thing, I took a plant and put it next to the book. And then now I'm using the rectangular shelf. Make it all black, right? But not too black, not the very black color, the normal black. Take the next shelf and scale it down, make it all the same. And now we're just filling it in with some decorations. So the basic book, and then the plant next to it. And then we're going to be using the D-mode clock that we used in part 1. If you guys haven't seen it yet, go check it out. And this is the wireframe. I think that one's called the hexagon. So now we use the cube wireframe, and then we have the vegan plant, and that's it. This is pretty much the build. And oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys to put the neon wings in and make it black. Just a little side note, this video took a lot of time and effort, and there's this small channel. If you guys would like and subscribe, it would mean a lot.